that man again.
First runs of Karen Casey after 10 consecutive dots. Carved away, a gorgeous stroke. So elegant to the eye, Brandon King. And it's a boundary. Just like that, Gulshan Jah, the change in bowling has worked. It's 2 in 4.5 overs, 4.1 overs. Full, a healthy snick, and through to the keeper. On fire.
Yeah, Johnson Charles wasn't too happy, but that's a really good delivery and a good take. Fullest ball. We're just talking.
In fact, Shea Hope, in fact, and tickles that away for 4 nicely. He errs though with his length, Karen Casey. Very rare bad ball again. 24 for 2. Too straight again to Shea Hope, as Karen Casey was in the previous over. Meat and drink. Nice from Brandon King, as easy as you like, for the first 6 of the contest.
Gulshan over pitching. King punishing him. Beautiful technique, beautiful blade of the bat through the ball.
It'll go down as a drop, but it really was traveling. It still goes for 4. But that was hit with ferocity. King is very good at driving the pace down the ground. The 50 comes up for the West Indies, 52 for 2. All timing. He hit one in the previous over as well, so he's enjoying the fullness of length. So if you're Gulshan Jah, you need to keep your length away from him.
Emulate that. Clean him up. Inside edge from Brandon King. An innocuous looking delivery. But Sandeep Lamichhane breaks the duck and picks up his first wicket in these qualifiers. Wonderful bowling from Lamichhane. Created the pressure, and once again Brandon King. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. The moment you miss your length with Nicholas Pooran, he's going to deposit you out of the park. Too short from Lamichhane not to miss out. The short side as well.
Using the depth of the crease. You can see a split base. Getting back quite quickly, allowing his hands to get through the line of the...
Magnificent. Wonderful strike from Nicholas Pooran. This is what we've spoken about. If you're short, he can pull you, and if you're full, he can make it disappear.
If you're a spinner to Nicholas Pooran, you saw the last over rocking back, using the depth of the crease to get the ball over mid-wicket. And now it's full, leaping into it, almost off his.
Good placement, really good from Shea Hope, finding the gap, good timing, just the precision of that shot aside. Good shot again from Shea Hope with an offer, opens the blade of the bat, finds the gap, finds another boundary. Placed, really well placed from Nicholas Pooran. Shows some good dexterity to get that ball in the vacant region. Edged in the gap. Fortuitous from Nicholas Pooran, convincing the previous delivery, less convincing this time, but the same result.
Nice shot. The placement absolutely superb from Pooran. That will be 50 for the West Indies captain. Shea Hope is 23rd in one-day internationals, in addition to 1400s. And he continues to be the glue, back-to-back 50s in this tournament.
Yeah, just dragged his length short and quick on his feet to Shea Hope. Again, not trying to overhit it. He's
Nice. I think that it's about the third or fourth time they've strayed onto his leg stump, the seamer, so far today, and he's picked it off each time.
Driven, and driven so elegantly. A catchable height, yes, but a couple of yards to the right of the man at extra cover, and it skirts away quickly for four.
In the 28-29 over.
50 for Nicholas Pooran, the 27-year-old. Compiles his 12th one-day international 50. How he'd like to double that up and make a second ODI 100. It's been an innings with 2 moments of fortune, dropped on 3 and an edge through the vacant slip region shortly after. But he's batted with real quality, 3 4s and 2 6s. Massive, absolutely monstrous. Onto the roof and over it. Doesn't matter if it's the shorter side, that would have been 6 on any ground in the world. And a delivery after being dropped, Pooran goes huge.
Delivery before, inside edge, should have been taken. And then this is what he does. Very next delivery, disdainfully dispatched.
Goes to the Yorker and squeezed away. Outfield is rapid, and Kushal Bertel cannot cut it off. 10 runs from the last 2 balls of the over. Brilliant batting from Nicholas Pooran. Top edge, this is coming up towards us. It's going to fly all the way for 6. Fortune for Pooran, but another maximum.
Not as fine, of course. Gets it straight over the wicketkeeper's head.
Goes leg side again. With 4 fielders out in this second power play, there's always a gap, and Pooran has picked that gap excellently. This is turning into a gem of an innings. And he goes over mid-off. This is an exhibition. Glorious batting. Batting of the very highest quality from Nicholas Pooran, and the 200 comes up in the 36th over.
Oh, beautiful sweep shot from Pooran. We are now seeing the best of Pooran, and that
Exactly what Shea Hope wanted. Andy Flower, free hit all the way for 6, and he moves to 96. 2-2-2 for 3. Big and win games. So hundreds for me are important, and if Pooran can also get one himself, because his first and only one was in 2019. Superb from Shea Hope, the West Indies captain. He continues churning out the runs, leading his team, a 15th one-day international 100. A run machine. And when you consider that he has 22 50s as well, it's a phenomenal conversion rate. His 3rd at the number 4 position, and he's dug the West Indies out of a little hole that was created early by Nepal. It's gone into the outfield and races away, and it is a second one-day international 100 for Nicholas Pooran. His first in 45 innings since 2019, when he notched up his first in the World Cup. This is a big moment in his career, and hopefully you'll see many more from him in this format of the game. Catch, it's the call. No, it's gone all the way. It was almost fading away from the long off, if I can speak in golfing parlance, from Rohit Podell.
Hope sliced it away, didn't he? Bit of a slice from the golf course end. And it did just fade away.
We could well see runs aplenty in these final 7 overs. Nairi reckons that this is carried. He waggles the finger. We may go upstairs. We'll have to wait and see. He's exceptional off his own bowling. Is this the breakthrough for Nepal? And has it gone to their three-dimensional cricketer, Dipendra Singh Airi? The umpires say we will have a check. Did this carry?
We're about to see a super effort off his own bowling. We've seen him cover a lot of ground. Oh.
Well, Carlos, when you were asking me about Nepal coming into this competition, I said keep your eyes on one man, didn't I? This man, Dipendra Singh Airi. That's carried, and OUT will come up on the screen, and Nepal have the breakthrough that they desperately needed. What a return catch, an outstanding piece of individual brilliance. The runs are going to come and come quickly. Shai Hope slashes that one away for 4. Instead he goes into the pads, and that's too easy. Just a flick away to get Rodman Powell up and running properly. Nicely timed. Clever bowling, but even better batting. Outstanding from Powell. It was darted in wide of the off stump. Rajbanshi saw him coming, but Powell reacted quickly and gets it away for 4. Powered all the way. Massive. Absolutely massive from Rodman Powell. You miss the block hole. You allow him to access a part of the ground he adores, and we got another one stuck on the roof.
Good balance. Good base. And the ability to hit that ball from as wide as it was straight down the ground.
And with no third in place, there's a deep backward point. Even when it skews off an outside edge, it's going to go for runs, and 4 of them. Good effort in the deep from Gulshan Jah, but he can't cut it off. Chance at long on, and taken. And Rodman Powell stay at the crease is a short one. Going with spin at the death has worked for Nepal. They have their 5th wicket, and Lalit Rajbanshi, he's really deserved that.
Justice.
Guided away. Look at the timing from Holder immediately. Starts with a boundary. Oh, impressive. No one at deep backward square, so clever batting from Hope. Not out of the middle of the bat, but didn't need to be. 1 bounce and 4 more to the total. Gloriously played. Just opened the face. Looking for the Yorker, slightly over pitched, and 4 more to the total. Oh, very unlucky. It's a clever piece of bowling. Hope has just jabbed the bat down on it at the last second, and it squirts away for 4 more. Who'd want to be a bowler? Slow through the air, teasing, tempting, should be gone, and is. The trademark Rajbanshi celebration. 2 fingers pointed to the sky. And Bim Sharkey, who dropped one, wasn't altogether dissimilar off Sandeep Lamachani against the USA, holds on, and Hope is gone after a stellar knock. And another one. 3 for, that's the trademark celebration. 2 fingers to the sky for the Nepali Rhinos. And more joy back in Kathmandu, and maybe just a glint to the second innings.
It's been a super final over from the spinner.
In spite of the fact that it's the first time the West Indies in their ODI history that the number 4 and 5 batters have both scored a century in the same match, I think there's plenty for Nepal to take.
Rajbanshi with 3 for the pick of the bowlers. A surprise inclusion to start the ball and to finish. Not much to speak about other than that.
We've seen that Bertel tends to take the aggressive role in this opening pairing. They complement each other nicely. Very special. Kushal Bertel immediately welcomes Alzari Joseph. There's one of them. Off stump is unrooted. Uprooted even, and it flies through the air. Alzari Joseph right on the money. There's one of the 5 that he wants.
Clinical. That is skillful from Alzari Joseph. Beautifully set up. And yes, he gives his off stump a twirl.
Gonna be runs, and it will fly away for 4, the shorter side of the ground. There's catchers in place, but it went over the head of both. Gonna be more runs again. Back-to-back 4s. Asif Sheikh with a little counter punch, short and wide, and rightly punished. Innovation. And this one's gone straight up. It's gone nowhere. Sharkey gone. The dismissal he won't want to see again. And Holder barely celebrates, as Nepal have lost 2 inside the power play.
There's a cross. Look, can't knock the intent. You have a generally.
At a catchable height, but wide of the backward point. Sheikh gets another boundary into the offside, flies away.
Very good from Kimo Paul. Been singing all along that the short ball, especially to associate nations, is a critical thing, and Kimo Paul is fast medium. Very well done, Kimo.
Yeah, you've been asking, Bish, for the short deliveries to be used more often, and it's been used effectively by Kimo Paul on this occasion.
How stylish is that from Rohit Podel? Very, very stylish. 55 for 3.
Another short ball, this time a no ball. It will have to be bowled, and a free hit as well. Gets hold of it, gets it to the boundary, so an opportunity to score, free hit capitalized upon. Kalmias crunched, the misfield. Looks like Rovman Powell in the deep. Down to Casey Carty, completes the catch, the short ball again for the West Indies, does the trick. The bounce from Jason Holder.
The constant short ball attack from the West Indian fast bowlers has paid dividends. The skipper, Pordell.
Nice from Arif Sheikh. Important to continue pouncing on anything loose. Has he hit it well enough? Carty. It looks as though he might have done it, you know. He was obscured down there for a while. If he has done it, it's brilliant. Not uncommon in the modern game to see guys throw it back and then retain it. They'll probably go to television.
Awareness. Whether this catch is shouldn't be in the ball from Akil. To get a solid base. To get the ball back in the air and jump. Oh, that is fantastic from Casey Carty. Insane awareness. To get his body in that contortionate position, get it up in the air. Lost his hat in this process, but not his wherewithal. He knew exactly where the rope was, got up and over. And for all the troubles West Indies have had, in shining light from Casey Carty.
Yes, he is a substitute fielder, remember. '50th wicket for Akil Hussain in one-day internationals. Oh, now more work for Casey Carty, and he cannot this time clean it up. Hello, hello, Kimo Paul. It's 4 for Airy. 100 comes up. I'm not too sure about that piece of feet. Close on each other. Oh, come on. Johnson Charles, too much of that so far today, I think. Nice. Nifty footwork. And a lovely indication of Dipendra Singh Airy's power. 1-1-4 for 5.
Held back by Akil Hussain and fetched by Dipendra Singh Airy, and
boundary. Hasn't helped the mood of Alzari Joseph, who didn't agree with the previous delivery being called 1 for the over the second.
Yes,
Taken a backward point. Irie's fallen to his strength. Ruston Chase has taken a very good catch. The crease is a short one.
So a brilliant catch from Ruston Chase against the USA at Takashinga. I think it was Monak Patel. Similar region in the gully of the fast bowler qualifiers.
Huge. All long arm will do, and watch it go over his shoulder. He can just stand there because Gulshan Jazz hit maybe one of the biggest sixes of the day.
Full from Akil Hussain, and didn't need a second invitation. A good swing of the bat, good connection, and it's disappeared. Get another ball, please. We on the roof at the back here where we are.
Might run away for 4, you know. Might, yep. Might have been a no ball as well, yes, a free. So they're cheering every run against Kimo Paul down there. 159 for 6. That is a top shot. And you can see why Gulshan Jha is highly thought of as an all-rounder by Monty Desai and the team. He has his revenge, Kimo Paul. The crowd goes silent down there. He silences them in the best possible way. Might just be checking the front foot. That looks like it might be a no ball, you know. So you'll hear a little crescendo down there in Castle Corner, because I don't think there's anything behind the line. Listen to the crowd.
Fantastic slower ball, back of the hand from Kimo Paul. Gets it right up in the block.
Weat. $50 for Arif Sheikh, his 6th in one-day internationals, and very important for his continued development at 25 years of age. Seen his younger brother Asif do very well early in the tournament too.
Fantastic shot, Gulshan again. This time over cover. Jason Holder will not be pleased with that delivery.
Nicely played. There's going to be 4 more. Paul looking for the block hole, and Gulshan Jha continues to impress. Bat and ball straight up into the air. Surely this will be taken. It's the skipper. There's been a few catches go down. And Gulshan Jha, just as he was looking towards that 50, again, it's the short ball.
well directed short ball from Kimo Paul. just gets as far as the skipper Shea Hope behind the stump.
Beauty, 6 all the way, the short side of the ground. And Arif Sheikh felt that was coming, felt that length was there. And he's reaping the rewards of spending time at the crease. Intent.
Smart cricket. Giving himself a bit of room. He knows the plan. Just sliding outside of leg.
Top edge, fine leg in place. And a wicket for Jason Holder. And Sandeep Lamachani can't get enough on it to get it over.
Good bounce. Good direction from Jason Holder. Just reward. Captain Sammy's happy. 1 wicket closer to the end.
Gone like a lightning bolt, that one. Arif Sheikh again showing the value of understanding the pace of the wicket. Joseph went a bit fuller. Chance for Pooran. Exceptional. Moments after saving 3 runs, he takes a specky right in front of Darren Sammy, who's loved every second of that, no doubt. 3 runs saved the ball before, and now a wicket. It will go to Joseph, but it belongs to Pooran.
Again, short in length. This time just guiding it, but what a catch. We're in the 46th over.
There's Karen KC with those broad shoulders showing the power he possesses. Boundary straight down the ground, his favourite region. Don't bowl full to him. Clubbed away. Back-to-back boundaries, 1 bounce 4. And it shows to me that the West Indies have kept that intensity, which is what Darren Sammy and James Franklin were urging. Well, he's gone into the sky, man out there. Falls in between him. And Karen KC is going to get a boundary just as well. He did, because the 2 batters. Inside edge, going to be more runs for KC. Look at that strike rate. A run of ball. He's flying down at number 10. Get him up the order. Downtown goes Karen KC. Well, he's the folk hero of Kathmandu. And that is the lasting memory Nepal should take from this game.
Big broad shoulders. Nice wind up, solid base. And boom. KC to Castle Corner. In fact, over it.
And gone. He's had his bit of fun and chips one back to Mayers, who has a wicket to round out his spell.